Hi guys, I had a lot of requests from people asking how I did Adora's hair bump. So today I'm going to try to show you. I'm not really sure how to film this, but we'll see how we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this Shira, I've got a second Adora, and I'm going to try giving her a hair bump to show you how I do it. Now you don't actually need one of these styling stands. I did mine just basically sitting on the floor, you know, holding the Adora figure like between my knees and styling that way. But to film, I'm going to use this this head. So I guess we'll just jump straight in. First of all, I've got my comb, got some water, so I'm going to just wet her hair a little bit. Comb it through. Now you can do this on any doll, obviously. It might take a couple of goes. It took me a few tries to get it right. So the first thing you need to think about is how wide you want your bump to be. Where do you want it to start? Where do you want it to finish? So I'm just going to try and do the same as that. So I'll probably go about here. Just get that section of hair. And the other side. Oops. Okay, so I've got that front bit that will form the bump. Actually, it looks like I missed a bit there. So what I'm going to do now is basically put a clip in this. I'll actually just put a little band in it. I've got some bands here. Now normally I'd use clear bands, but just so it doesn't get lost in the hair so you can see what I've done, I'll use colored ones for this. So I'll just tie that away, out of the way. And now I'm just going to tie this up into the ponytail. It doesn't need to be in a ponytail, but everyone seems to want that that Adora high ponytail with a bump, so we'll recreate that. So just hang tight. I'm going to put this into a ponytail and be right back. Okay, so I've just given her a quick high ponytail. Again, I'm just using colored bands so you guys can see what it is I'm doing. Okay, so for the bump, what we want to do is, again, just combing this. I usually do it back, comb it from underneath, and then making it nice and smooth. Again, it might take you a couple of goes to get it right. I never get it right on the first time. And then we want to tie this little bump piece into, I guess, another tie. So maybe like a ponytail, I guess. Sorry, all you can see is my hand, I know. Let me just get that out of the way. Okay, so then we have these two ponytails, essentially. So from there, it's super simple. All you do is you just push the hair forward. So you can see you've created that bump. And when you've got it to a place you want, whether you want big, a little bit smoother, you can adjust the band backwards and forwards on the hair. The next trick, so if we say take it there, get a pin. I would normally use a little dress pin with the flat head on it because you don't want to have a big bulbous pin head sticking out of the hair, and then just pin it in place. Okay, so that's kind of the rough idea. And then what I do is I will get another hair tie and tie the ponytail into, or the excess hair back into the ponytail. So tie that down. And that's pretty much it. One other little thing you can do if you want is get a piece of cotton wool, just pull off a little bit, and then you can actually just use the end of your comb and just push it in there just to help it hold its shape. So that is kind of a very, very rough explanation of what I've done. So you can see there the colored bands and the pins. Hopefully that will give you some idea. Actually, the last thing I would do is, once I've got it exactly how I want it to be, is I would get some hot water, not boiling, and just dip the ponytail in and then pull it up and comb it down. So that will help the that sit a little bit flatter, I guess. Okay, so that's the way I've done it. Again, you can kind of see here, you can see the little 2 pins in there holding it in place, but I've used clear bands, so that kind of disguises some of the, well, I guess all the hair ties. So that's how I've done Adora. It doesn't need to be in a ponytail. I've done this Claudine's hair exactly the same. Given her the ponytail bump with a pin. It's just pinned back, so it's not in a ponytail at all. It's just kind of given her that rock chick bump. And also, if you take the hair a little wider from down the ears here and tie it back, that's exactly what I've done with Darling's hair. You can see the cotton wool in there holding the position and the pin holding the hair in place. So there you go, guys. That is the way I do a hair bump. Good luck if you do it on Instagram. Tag me in your photos. I would love to see what you do. Thanks so much.